Hey, what's up, YouTube? Matt here. I'm going to do a quick little haul for you guys. Um, some of these I got from eBay. Some of these I got from my local comic book guy. And a few of them I took my dad to Supercross in Anaheim on Saturday. And him and I stopped by Frankensons, which is a collectible show in the city of Industry. It's about an hour and a half from my house. Um, but they have like lots of cool stuff. They sell like baseball cards and comic books and Funko Pop figures and all sorts of cool stuff. I used to go there as a kid. My uncle lived in Brea, which is about a 10-minute drive away from there. So I used to go there a lot as a kid, but we live so far away from it that I haven't gone there in years. But I went there 2, 3 years ago. Met Stan Lee. He signed a couple books for me or a book for me and my friend. And yeah, so stopped by there with my dad. Didn't I wasn't there too long. I was there about an hour and a half, but picked up some good books. I'll show you which ones were that. But this I got in just a eBay haul. This is Avengers 165. Um, Nothing special about it. I just noticed that all the Avengers from like the 100 to 200 are all like going up in value. So people are catching on to how awesome the Avengers was in the 70s. So here's Avengers 165. Captain America 157. Like I said, nothing special about it, but I got these. I pretty much got these books for about $1 a piece, maybe like $1.50 a piece. Really nice condition. 157, 159. X-Men 86. This is it's probably in like VG minus condition. It's got some creasing and everything, but I paid like $1, a little over $1, like I said, for this book, so I'm not complaining. Action Comics 378. It's a cool cover. Like that cover. Picked this up in a 50-cent bin at my local comic book guy. There's nothing really crazy about it. It's just Suicide Squad #1. I think it's the third series, Volume 3, #1. So pick that up for 50 cents. I don't know. I might be able to sell it when the movie comes out for a few bucks. I don't know. Alright. There we go. Picked up a nice little stack from eBay. Paid $10 for this. This is the first appearance of Doomsday. I know everyone's going after Man of Steel 17, but in my opinion, I think this is still the first appearance of Doomsday. I understand why, 17 would be important as well, because he is on the last panel, but this is his first appearance, guys, and I mean, it is what it is. I don't know, 17 is going for way more than 18 right now, and I would jump on 18, because I've always known this to be his first appearance, so picked it up for $10. It's in near mint condition. It's a really, really important Superman key, so pick that up. Strange Tales 112. These early Strange Tales are starting to shoot up now. Um, there's nothing really super key about this book. It's just an old Strange Tales. It's the third appearance of Doctor Strange. Yeah, so picked that one up. I think I got this one for like $8, $9 or something like that. So that was a pretty good deal. Strange Tales 124. Another earlier Strange Tales book. Picked this one up, I think, for $6, $7, something like that, right around there. Got this one. I was really stoked to get this one. Awesome, awesome Neal Adams cover. Adventure Comics 376. I just love Neal Adams. I'll pick anything up he does. He's just such a great artist. Love him. Picked this up. This one I picked this up for $2. This is Hawk and Dove #3. Awesome Gil Kane cover. I'm gonna try and get on these lesser known DC Silver Age titles like Hawk and Dove, and it was like Hawk and Dove and Aquaman and Hawkman, but now Aquaman's shooting up because the movie was announced and everything. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try and get on these because these are very affordable, and they're cool books. I like the way they look. Gil Kane, I mean, can't go wrong with Gil Kane. All right. So like I said, I went to Frank & Sons. Picked some of these up. This is Uncanny X-Men 251. Picked this up for $1. Mark Silvestri cover, classic Silvestri cover. It's not in the best condition. It's got like a crease right here that like warps the book, but for $1, I mean, I'm not gonna really complain too much. So there's that. Picked up 2 copies of this. This is I don't remember whose video it is, so I apologies guys that I don't remember who showed this, but I saw it in a video not too long ago, and you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if I can pick that up. So ended up finding a guy there at Frank's that had 2 of them for $5 a piece, and they're both in VF Plus condition, man. So paid $10 for 2 of them. First appearance of Aquaboy, I should mention. Not a major key, but I mean, it's something that I really wanted, and who knows with the Aquaman movie that's coming out. I mean, these books might be hard to come by. So pick 2 of those up just in case. Then a guy had this up on his wall. He had it. He had a bunch of like limited series and mini series that were complete up on his wall, and this one was up there for $15. The entire Legends series. And if you don't, I mean, since they announced the Suicide Squad movie, these books have been just shooting up in price. Like I showed you in my last video, I picked up one of these, and this is the first appearance of Amanda Waller, who's on the Arrow TV show. So that book's raising in price, and these are all VF to near mint, guys. So there's that. There's Legends number 2. Here's the big one. This is Legends number 3. And like I said, since they announced the Suicide Squad movie, this book has been freaking skyrocketing on eBay. I mean, books like this book is sold for like $60-$70. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I understand it's the first appearance of Suicide Squad, but Jesus, man. From being a $1 bin book to a freaking $60 book overnight, pretty much, it's crazy. So this is the first modern appearance of Suicide Squad, and apparently this is the Suicide Squad that they're going for with the movie. So anyway, pick that up. Glad to have it because I didn't have it, so that's nice to have. There's 4. 5, cool Shazam cover. I like that cover a lot. 5, 6, and then that's the end of the miniseries. So that's pretty cool. Then I picked up. There's a guy that I know Lightning and Omega Shin talk about a lot, and the last time I was there, he was there too, and I just didn't buy anything from him. But he's the guy. He smells like cigarettes. He's the cigarette smoking guy. But anyway, he's a nice guy. You know, he bends on his prices, so I mean that was pretty cool. But I saw this up on his wall, and he had it marked for $50, and I was like, I can't do 50 for it, you know, because it was like we were literally like my dad and I were leaving, and I was like, oh, let me stop at this guy real quick, and he had it up there for $50, and I told him I was like, what's your best price on it, man? He's like $40, and I was like, would you do 30? You know, I was like, I don't want to lowball you too much, but would you do 30? And he's like, well, meet me in the middle at 35. And I was like, you got a deal, man. So picked up X Factor number 6. This is the first appearance of Apocalypse. $35. I'd say this is probably in very fine condition. The only thing that's wrong with it, and you're not going to be able to see it on there, but there's like a crease right here, kind of. It's almost like someone stuck something heavy on it right here, and it kind of indented the book a little bit. But I mean, I mean, other than that, man, it is in amazing condition. And this book right now is going for $60-$70 in this grade online. So I was like, $35, I'll do that all day. So yeah, that cigarette smoke, I immediately threw it in Mylar because I was like, ooh, the bag kind of smells like cigarettes. But anyway, But anyway, so that was a good find. Found that from that guy. My last two books I picked up online. Got a real good deal on both of them. This is Showcase number 55. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Solomon Grundy. Picked this book up for $30. I'd say it's probably in a VG plus fine minus condition, right around there. But I rarely see it online, and you know, like I said, I live kind of out far away, so I don't really have too many options. I do have a local guy, but his stock is pretty limited, so he doesn't get stuff like this too often. But so I pretty much have to resort to online a lot. But anyway, so I don't see this pop up very often, and I ended up getting it for $30. So awesome purple cover, and yeah, so I was stoked on that. Last book I bought. I'm trying to pick these up right now while everyone still can, pretty much, because I have a feeling this character's going to shoot up once these movies start rolling along. But this guy had a buy it now or best offer, and you know, I've bought a couple books from him in the past, so I've kind of built up a repertoire with the guy. And I shot him an offer, and it was less than I would say more than half of what he wanted. So he was asking $130. I got it for $60, and he took it. I figured he'd counter with $80, $90, something like that, and we'd work from there. But he took it, man, and I am ecstatic about that. And that's Hawkman #1. I usually, like I say, I don't like to lowball him, but this particular guy works really. I mean, I've talked to him in messages and stuff, and you know, we've kind of shot back and forth with, you know, what we like to collect, and he asked me like what I like to collect and this and that. And he's on the East Coast, and you know, he basically told me, he's like, he shot me a message with this book. He's like, I wouldn't have given this price to anyone else, but he's like, since we've bullshitted about comics and stuff in the past, he's like, I gave it to you because I want to see it have a good home. So if you're watching this video, buddy, I told you about it. So if you're watching this video, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I will definitely be buying from you again, of course. But anyway, this is Hawkman #1. He had it at a VG, which I think is pretty accurate, because there's a little bit of staining up here in the Hawkman. There's some chips along the spine. This bottom staple is damn near detached. It's barely hanging on. It you know, it's eventually going to be detached. I'm sure of that. Even sitting in here, it'll probably just eventually be detached. So that's how it's just hanging on by a thread. But anyway, but for $60, guys, I could not pass this up. Hawkman #1. Couldn't believe it. Ecstatic that I own that now. Now all I need to do is Hawkman #4, and I pretty much have, you know, all the major Hawkman books that out of his own individual series. So anyway, really stoked to get these books, guys, and you know, yeah. I appreciate you guys watching. I've got a couple other really killer books on the way. So I'll probably throw up a video in the next couple days again, and show you what I got with that. But anyway, until then, you guys have a good day, and peace.